I am in the top 1%.
What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy RC3E and team. You see me in the building repping the Roman Reigns shirt. Rest up, big dog. Hit a little real fast. We need you back ASAP. But let's get straight into the video today. Excuse me. So Vince McMahon and Triple H are having different ideas based on what they want the Wrestlemania main event to be and who they want main eventing or who they want going one-on-one for the Universal Championship. So plans are already in motion right now for Brock Lesnar to face Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Now the winner of that is still to decide. The outcome is still being decided right now between Triple H and Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon wants Braun Strowman to defeat Brock Lesnar and then have Drew McIntyre go into WrestleMania and win the title off Braun Strowman at WrestleMania. So that will require Drew McIntyre to win the Royal Rumble. But Triple H wants Brock Lesnar to retain and have Seth Rollins beat him for the Universal Championship, and then maybe later down the line have Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, just to rekindle their rivalry that they had back in 2015, 2016, the Brock and Seth, which I think those two they can put on a good match as long as Brock is willing to put on a good match. If Brock gets tired, it is a wrap. But let's just talk about those couple of scenarios right now, and I'll add my own twist and flavor into it. So if you go the route of having Braun Strowman beat Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble and then turn around at WrestleMania and have Drew McIntyre beat him, I feel like as if you can have, there's way more hype in a Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre match than it is a Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre match. I'm not saying Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre won't sell, but I feel like Brock versus Drew would be way more entertaining. So that's kind of my own twist and flavor to it. Maybe instead of having Seth Rollins win the Royal Rumble and face Brock Lesnar, you have Drew McIntyre still win the Royal Rumble, but you have Brock Lesnar beat Braun Strowman, and you have Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, because that would just be more of a fight. It's just a dog fight. And if Brock is willing to, you have Brock lose in under 5 minutes. Because I'm saying, like, Drew McIntyre's Claymore has been put over so hard that one Claymore, you going to sleep just like that. Like, it don't even matter. So Brock Lesnar shouldn't be getting accepted to it. He kicks out of it after one. No, Drew McIntyre hits you with that Claymore, you going night-night, and that's on Granddaddy and him. So now let's get to the other scenario. Braun Strowman does defeat Brock Lesnar. He goes on to face Drew McIntyre. I mean, we've kind of seen what they can bring to the table with their little dogs of war thing, them fighting each other like here and there, going at it. I'm not saying it won't be a good match, but I feel like fans would like to see Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre more than sitting up there watching Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre, because it'll almost be the same match versus Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar is a bigger name than Braun Strowman is. So I feel like Brock Lesnar can bring more audience and more attention to the match instead of them booing the match. But that's just my opinion. I wouldn't mind seeing Braun versus, oh my God, I keep mixing them up. But I wouldn't mind seeing Braun versus Drew, but in reality, I'd rather see Brock versus Drew. And now the Seth Rollins route. So that will require Brock Lesnar to defeat Braun Strowman. Seth Rollins win the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins go one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. Now, this isn't a bad idea either. It's just how well Brock Lesnar, how much Brock Lesnar wants to work. How long does he want the match to go? I'm not saying Seth can't put on a great 10-minute match, but Rollins has to at least go, in my opinion, 20 to 25 for that match to reach its full potential, because he has so many moves and so many spots that he does in each match that gets the crowd off his feet that he's going to have to hit on Brock Lesnar to even get them boys entertained in the match. Because he can't come out the gate, super kick, Brock on his knees, curb stomp, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? So it would really have to be more of a wrestling style based match, whereas in if you do the Brock and Drew, or the Braun and Drew, those two matches could be straight up dog fights. It wouldn't even have to go over the 7-minute mark, because those guys' finishers and signatures are more like the ending point of the match. You see what I'm saying? Because if Rollins hits a Falcon Arrow out the gate on Brock Lesnar, even though he's won one match with that move, it's not going to get the fans off their feet. So you're going to have to really go on a for a longer time period with Brock Lesnar. In my opinion, Brock Lesnar's best matches are a little over the 10-minute mark, and definitely under the 10-minute mark. That's why he beat Braun Strowman so quickly, because those are his best matches when he's just hitting F5s and suplex cities. He's not doing nothing less or nothing more. So you can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who do you want to see Brock Lesnar go one-on-one with at WrestleMania, or who do you want to see Braun Strowman go one-on-one with at WrestleMania? In my opinion, I definitely feel like the best hype and the best match possible is going to be taken out of the Brock Lesnar-Drew McIntyre match, because those two are two of the biggest names in the company right now. Nothing against Seth Rollins. I just feel like right now it's not even his time to be able to go one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre has been built up so cleanly and so great to the point where he almost has to be in the main event at WrestleMania. Or maybe they can do a triple threat. But definitely Drew McIntyre has to be there. But I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Don't forget to leave a subscribe for your boy right here. Check out my latest video over here. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the Big Dog RC3 ENT. And I'm out of here. Deuces.